You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
All right, you guys. My co-host will be pulling up in a second, any second now. So I want to go ahead and go live. Uh, to go ahead and get you guys in here cooking. Before she gets in here, salute to everybody that's gonna tap in. Hopefully, you guys are gonna enjoy the show tonight. We're definitely gonna get into this because there's some layers to this thing, man, and it's a lot going on right now. And Meg, uh, she has put herself in a very awkward position uh, with everything that's going on. She has put herself in a very awkward position to where she is getting heavily criticized based off of everything that's going on. There is my beautiful co-host right there. What's up?
I take it. So sorry, I was.
You on mute?
Oops. Am I?
Look at her, y'all. She got the streaks. She
I'm.
feeling herself.
I'm not. I'm not on.
We can't hear you.
I'm
Can
not
y'all
on.
hear her? Let me know in the comment section if y'all can hear her. Maybe y'all can hear her and I can't hear her. Hold on. Can you guys hear her? Y'all gotta let me know in the comments. Y'all hear her? All right, it's me. Stay right there. It's just StreamYard crap. I don't like it either, but you know how it goes.
It's just like I don't know why it seems like the easiest thing to use and then the hardest thing to use at the same time. How's everybody doing?
I said because it's you. You heard me?
It probably
All
is.
right. Yeah, it's you. It's always gonna be you.
I believe you.
Hey man, we got one on our hands tonight.
I
Yo,
know.
this is going crazy on these streets, man.
I know.
So Meg the Stallion goes public and puts Klay Thompson on blast. Says that he basically cheated on her. That she, he got cold feet. They were supposed to be moving in. The last time I looked, I thought they was getting ready to move in together. They supposed to have bought a house, and they were supposed to be moving in together. And she said he got cold feet. He didn't want to just be with her. He wanted other women. She said, and she said she need a break. She said that what I'm saying. She was around this man's family and all these other things, and a lot of ladies are feeling bad for Meg the Stallion, and me, I don't know why. Because, well, let me ask you how you feel first. Go ahead.
Meg, I just think that this was not a lasting relationship. Who really believed that they were going to make it? They're under a year. Then she goes and, goes to social media to talk about their relationship and try to expose him for mistreatment. Like, if somebody is mistreating you and you guys are under a year together, is that really mistreatment or they're just showing you that they don't really like you like that? You know?
Go ahead and get that super chat. I'll let you get all the super chats.
Hi, Kingdom Kid 39. Salute to you for the 9.99 super chat. Hey, Ticket. My name is Nicole. I watch you from Vegas. Salute to you, Nicole, and thank you so much for tuning in all the way from Vegas. We appreciate you.
Most definitely. So you ain't where I thought you was gonna be at on this. I thought you was gonna be team Meg, and you know what I'm saying? Why aren't you like team Meg on this?
I'm not team Meg on this because she took to social media. Like if she was exposed some different way or if like the cheating was exposed in some sort of way, but nobody even knew what happened. Nobody even knew they broke up. Nobody probably even cared. So you went to social media, embarrassed yourself. You're crashing out after all this confident, rap persona, hot girl summer, you don't care about these guys, whatever the case may be. Like that that whole kind of bravado, that sort of confidence that she has, it doesn't show that when you're exposing people on the internet, when you're talking
I'm
about
proud of you.
that you were just in. So like I have zero respect for her crashing out as a grown ass woman. What is she, at least 30? Even
I'm
still,
proud of you.
anybody past like college years, she graduated from college. You have a degree, Meg the Stallion. Why are you online talking about your business and then you want to cry when people start talking about you, shaming you, whatever the case may be? I can roll with Meg the Stallion on a lot of things that, I think maybe shouldn't have happened to her or whatever the case may be. But this right here, she embarrassed herself and she tried to embarrass Klay Thompson, who's going to do exactly what he's doing right now, which is
Hold
not.
on, no, don't start talking about. We gotta get to that.
Yeah.
See, don't do that. See, don't do. Just stay on her. Don't do that. Don't try and come over here and push this over on Klay. No, I'm not finna let you do that because you
I'm not
talking about
pushing anything on Klay. What I'm saying is that he's not saying anything and she is. She's
right.
embarrassed.
Hold on. So hold on. Me and you took all the words. See, this is why I got love for you. You took all the words out my mouth, girl. You are amazing. I can't believe this. And y'all gotta make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel too. I'm gonna put a link up to her channel up here too. Make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel and talk to me nice. And let me say this. I gotta say this to you. Because you took the words out of my mouth. She's the one that introduced the relationship, and she's the one that came out and went to the blogs and dismissed the relationship. Right? So that's why she getting flamed. But not only is she getting flamed because of that, and I was going to come at you with the same thing you just said. How the hell, and I want people to think about this, because we know, because you cover basketball. So yeah. Klay's like a normally like just cool, calm, quiet dude. We don't even know his side of the story. How are people criticizing Klay and just going off her word when we ain't even heard him say nothing? He actually kept it G. He kept the whole situation quiet. He didn't come out. Every time we saw him in public, he treated her better than anybody else ever treated her. Publicly. Period. Publicly, he treated you better than any of these other dudes treated you publicly. So why is you coming out publicly trying to dog him and talking about I had to deal with his mood swings and this and the third? What about the stuff that he may have to deal with you? What about all the allegations you had going on around you? Let's talk about that. So I am 1,000% with you on this. Why in the blue hell would this woman be out here broadcasting her business to the world, right? And she really put herself out here on this one. She acting like she ain't know how to smoke cigars, all this other shit. And they don't got her on tape. Oh boy, Flacco don't put up a video showing her on tape years ago smoking a cigar like it ain't nothing. She get around Klay acting brand new, acting like she don't know how to smoke cigars and all this other stuff. Oh, and acting like, she was, oh, this hurt me so bad. Getting all this sympathy. Got girls like Angel Reese come right here sympathizing for this girl. It don't make no sense whatsoever, man. Like I said before, we haven't even heard Klay's side. Maybe Klay has some issues with her. Maybe Klay didn't like some things about Meg. Maybe some things about Meg that Klay didn't like was that, well, I'll play it. Let's play what Wack 100 had to say about good old Meg the Stallion, and I'll let you respond.
She's saying her man cheated on her and everything. I was doing like, here go the thing. Like, she's an industry bitch. Like, thank you. Never that nigga woman something to do. That bitch suck a nigga dick overnight in the club in the corner off Hennessy. That bitch ain't nothing. That nigga, he know what it was just something for him to do. That's all that. That wasn't never gonna be that. That's gonna. I know. I watched my artist when he was in his 7 months of prime. Get on the plane, go over there, and get some head in Tampa. Thank you. So, I mean, end of the day,
Now, he talking about Blueface. And they were saying that Meg just went right over there off the top and just gave him top. All of these things. And other dudes have said this, like she's just, but dude openly came out and said, oh, yeah, she gave me top just straight up, like first day, boom, whatever. I'm like, huh? Like they was talking about this girl crazy, like you see what I'm saying? And there's been a whole lot of different rumors and stuff going on. Wack talked about this, so it's like I want to talk about this first. Let's talk about the mold that some of these, because I saw this with other chicks. That's why I thought that she was actually gonna get this off, because she tried hard on this, cooking in the public, going public, golfing, exercising together, doing all the small things together with this man. To show everybody, see, I can have a man. I can have a high quality man, blah, 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 for it all to blow up in her face. This is what you saw with chicks like Sierra, Remember, Sierra was dating all these niggas. Future, Bow Wow, 50, all them other niggas. She was getting ready to get something disgusting done to her. Well, I could already say it was getting ugly for her. And then she says, you know what? Nah, she called an audible. And then she went right over there to who? She called an audible. And then she ran over to Russell Wilson and sat her ass down. Turned her life around, and the rest is happily ever after. I thought Meg was like, yo, I've been dating all these niggas, and this ain't been going nowhere. Rappers, all this stuff. You saw what happened with Tory. You see what I'm saying? Future putting you in a song. You already know what's up. He putting you in a song. Allegedly. You know, then you hear about the stuff with Blueface. And just the list goes on and on. So it's like, you know, you dealt with NBA basketball players. You were dating an NBA basketball player before Klay Thompson. The dude, he played for the Chicago Bulls. I think she was dating, I forget his name. She was dating some dude for Chicago Bulls. But like I said before, you're doing all these things, man. And then you're on the videos, booty popping it, freaking it. Like, everybody ain't trying to wipe that down. So when she actually tried to go like the whole different route, I'm like, hold up. She caught herself because she saw the route she was going was not going to get her to happily ever after. So now she tried to change the entire image. I'm cooking Thanksgiving dinner. I'm doing this for my man. I'm golfing with my man. I'm exercising with my man. I'm doing all this with my man. And then she come out and say her man didn't want just to be with her. Her man wanted other women. And then they trying to put Lexi Brown in it from the WNBA. Let's talk about that. What's your thoughts on that? Because they said that they're trying to point her out and say it's her because Klay unfollowed her. And she's the only person that Klay unfollowed. So they're trying to say is Lexi said, hell no, it ain't me. Go ahead.
Exactly. I have a huge problem with it. Like Meg, like that's the problem that I have with her coming out publicly. Then now everybody's speculating about who he was cheating with, and he clearly doesn't want that out there. You know what I mean? And just because you got cheated on doesn't mean that everybody in the world has to suffer.
Hold on, who said that? Yeah. You can't say that. Hold on. You're saying what she said. She's saying she got cheated on. We can't trust Meg. I think she's not trustworthy. Think about that. We only heard her side. So Dominique, hold on. I ain't want to cut you off, but think about me and you. Yes, but if I come out and make
my point is this, Ticket. If what she's saying is true, let's just say that we roll.
Say it like that.
Say that, right? Let's say that we roll with what Meg is saying is true. She got cheated on. Boo-hoo. All I'm saying is that I still can't feel bad for her. And it's because of how she's acting now. She's acting like she's in high school. She's acting like somebody thirsty that they have to run and tell everything that's happening. And we don't need to see these paragraphs online. You are not in high school. You are not in college. You graduated. So why are you embarrassing yourself? And then you're embarrassing a grown man. Who's going to want to date her? You know, who's going to want to be with her and, you know, and try to give her the relationship that she's looking for. She's not attracting the kind of person that she's claiming to want. You cannot be out here on the internet acting a goddamn fool and saying that you want monogamy and you require all these things. How do you require that? You're not showing that.
I want to stop you right there. Because this is what I was telling you the whole last couple weeks that you've been on here grilling me. I've been telling you this. Dudes don't be wanting chicks like that. I was trying to tell you this. This is what I was saying to you when I was talking about Cardi B.
Tell me that. No.
Well, I'm going to tell you when I was talking about Cardi B. When I was talking about all these other chicks. Hold on. Let me finish. When I told you about Nia Long.
No.
When I told you about, hold on. But listen what I'm saying to you. All these chicks.
No, I'm sorry, Ticket. I have to disagree because not everything is equal. Not everything is the same. What I'm saying is she's out there saying, I want monogamy. I want this kind of person.
Nia Long is saying that. Hold on, Nia Long is saying this.
I never saw Nia Long say any of that.
Nia Long just came out and said, yeah, I want to date younger guys and I want.
Okay, she wants to date younger guys. She didn't say she wants monogamy and
she went 11 years without getting married and being engaged.
No, so you're wrong again because Nia Long told us what she wanted. She told us that she didn't want.
Why she ain't married Ime?
She said she didn't want to.
But she was engaged to the man for all those years.
And she never thought that it was important in her whole life to get married. She told us.
So hold on. So let me ask you this. So she thinks it's important to get engaged but not married.
I don't think she really wanted the engagement.
Wanted to
be.
You're gonna make any excuses.
I'm not making an excuse, Ticket. You love to yell and you love to sit here and yell at me when we're
No, I got love for you. I don't got love for your making excuses.
I'm not making excuses. You're trying
You are. She just hold on. She
not.
literally came out and made excuses.
Not Meg the Stallion. These are two different things, and you need to separate.
No, I'm talking about no. Listen, I'm talking about the same type of behaviors. I'm saying behaviors. So what I'm saying is chicks like Cardi B, chicks like Meg the Stallion. Hold on. Let me say this. Chicks like Nia Long, who's doing Playboy. These are the same type of behaviors.
Cardi B got married. Meg the Stallion's never getting married.
Hold on. And what happened to Cardi B's marriage?
She's divorced. She also has
right. So that's what I'm talking about. She got right back off the tip.
People get married and they get divorced, but at least she's married. At least she got married. She got married.
Hold on. I want to say something to somebody in the comments.
Just because it doesn't work out doesn't mean that she didn't find success in love. She did. Somebody actually put a ring on it and said, "Hey, I value you enough to make you a wife." They didn't.
A lot of niggas put a ring on it.
Okay, no, that's not what you just said, though. That's
He
not.
He may put a ring on Nia.
They didn't make it down the aisle for whatever.
So, hold on, I just want to say to you. So hold on. So let's go right here. So we're okay. Now you said they didn't go down the aisle, right? And to the person in the comments, they said, why does this concern anybody? Because they brought it to the public, so we're gonna talk about it. If you bring that shit to the public, it's our business. This is what Dominique's talking about. Like, she should have never brought this to the public. Nobody would have been talking about this if her crazy ass didn't go to TMZ, if she didn't go social media and bring this shit to the public. Klay didn't. So why did she do it? She shouldn't have did it. We both agree on that. Where we part ways is I'm telling her it's the same type of behaviors. No, it ain't apples and oranges in the comments. When I'm talking about behaviors, I'm talking about ratchet ass behavior. This is what I'm talking about. Ratchet ass behavior from, hold on. Ratchet, hold on. I'm talking to somebody in the comment section.
Ratchet. I'm talking to ratchet though. Guess what? They're not the same. Nia Long.
I know. I'm gonna respond to this girl in the comment section who said something slick to me. So you said, and I'm talking to the girl. I'm talking to the girl named the Travel Guys 2760. You said, hold on. You said apples and oranges, baby. With all due respect, I'm saying, and I'm talking to you. I ain't talking to my co-host. We're talking behaviors. So what am I saying? Behaviors. I'm talking is ratchet ass behaviors that women think men are going to just forget about and just wipe up. Maybe Klay saw some things that he's not even speaking on. I want you to think about this. This man ain't even gave his side. That's why I got mad at Dominique just now when she says, oh, he cheated. No. Meg says he cheated. But Meg have lied about a lot of shit. Meg lied about fucking Tory Lanez. So that right there, that disqualifies anything she say to me without me hearing the other side first. Because it's not fair to Klay Thompson, who kept it G, who even if she was lying, he ain't come out here in the media and bash her. He didn't come out here and say she's a liar, she's this, her coochie stink. He ain't do none of this stuff. He had been quiet. He had really kept this gentleman-like. He treated her better than anybody else treated her in public. You know this is true. He treated her better than anybody else have treated her publicly. A lot of these niggas been scared to even be out here with her publicly. They'll blow her back out privately, but they won't get out here publicly. So all I'm saying to you is, in the comment section, behaviors. When I'm talking about behaviors, I'm talking about ratchet ass shit. Of course, some crazy ass nigga like Austin will go marry Cardi B, but look what happened in the end. All that fussing and fighting. You don't want to deal with. It's not going to be happily ever after. Cardi B is never going to be a woman that has it happily ever after. She's never going to be. Why? Because of behaviors. Same thing with Megan Thee Stallion. These behaviors and stuff that these women are displaying. Her behavior coming out here, putting a private man's business out in the public. That is a behavior that dudes don't like. Dudes don't like when you do that stuff. And the fact that Klay is being gracious and still getting cooked by a lot of ladies in the media is fucked up. Because Meg didn't have to do none of this. She didn't have to come to the public. She could have let everybody just try to say whatever they was going to say when they seen them apart. That wasn't right what she did, especially when he ain't coming out here. Because now he got all right to come out here and bang on her and say all these things because she brought to the public first. He didn't do this. So my thing to Dominique is, what if she had some things going on that he didn't like that he saw? Like, what if some niggas was hitting her phone up? Because you know niggas hitting her phone up, and he seen messages that he didn't like, or niggas talking to her a certain way that could be celebrities, or niggas pulling his coattail to certain stuff. So he like, nah, I ain't finna. He might have been falling back off that jank. but he didn't want to embarrass her publicly. So all I'm saying is the behaviors. So when I told you about Sierra changed her behaviors. That's why she got a happily ever after. When Sierra was dating Future and getting banged out in Gucci flip-flops and impregnated by a nigga, when she was dating Bow Wow and it didn't go nowhere, when she was out here dating 50 Cent and the shit didn't go nowhere, doing all them songs, the shit didn't go nowhere. Behaviors. So and then what did she do? She changed everything. She went and got a nigga who they all say he a square, but he treated her with respect, love.
Ticket, but Sierra is nothing like Cardi B.
I'm talking about before she. I'm talking about. Listen, what I'm saying to you is this: behaviors.
Talk about the behaviors. I don't.
Before I'm talking about not now.
Her dating Future, her dating 50 Cent, her dating, kissing a bunch of toads. That's not the same behavior.
No, but I'm saying behaviors. I'm talking about behaviors.
Are you gonna let me talk? Or are you gonna?
Yeah, baby, go ahead.
Me. So these behaviors that you're talking about are nothing similar to Cardi B or to Meg the Stallion. Sierra, even in those relationships, she was carrying herself with a level of class. She was carrying herself with some respectability and dignity. Those relationships weren't good for her. She got played. She got walked all over. She left those relationships, and then she did. And that's not a behavior. That's a mindset shift, right? Because your taste when you're a young woman.
She wasn't shaking that ass on top of cars?
She's not still shaking her ass? What are you talking about?
I didn't say no, but I'm saying she's a man. Hold on, but she's shaking it on her man. She's shaking it on her one man.
That's not true. I don't think you know what you're talking about, because I
know she do be shaking it on Russell Wilson.
Not on her man. She shakes it in TikTok videos for free. So what are we?
No, I'm talking about on her man. I'm talking about on her man though.
For free without her man. I know what I'm talking about.
Her man there.
No, he's not there. He's not there.
He is. I guarantee he in the corner.
He's not in anywhere.
He probably recording.
She wasn't doing anything wrong when she was with 50 Cent and these people. She chose.
How you know that? I heard different.
A lot of women choose wrong.
I heard different.
And I heard a lot of different things about her relationship with 50 Cent that hasn't been exposed to the public. Neither here nor there. I'm not going to compare her to a Nia Long and to all these other people. She's married now. Yes, she changed her life. She changed her choices. She didn't necessarily change her behavior. She was always God-fearing. She always had a decent head on her shoulders. But when you're in your 20s,
disagree.
Okay, you can disagree, but I'm still talking. And so basically she changed her taste. Her taste changed. And a lot of girls like the bad boys, and then they change their taste and they find.
Do you like bad boys?
It doesn't matter what I like.
No. You're gonna dance around this question. Do you like bad boys?
I'm not going to address what I like. I don't relate to any of this.
Do you like bad boys?
The answer is no, and I don't relate to any of what you're talking about.
Oh my God. You ain't gonna answer the question though. Do you like bad boys?
No. I just said no, but you're busy talking so much you can't hear me.
So let me get this straight with you. Future wouldn't be on your wish list.
I would never date somebody like Future. I would never date somebody that looks like Future. He's a man that looks like Meryl Streep. I've never seen
yes, not this way.
I've never look like Meryl Streep the way that Future does.
So hold on. So how do you like your man? Let me explain that.
I tend to like the strong, silent type. So
you can do all the heavy.
I just tend to like very masculine, strong in the streets and gentle towards me.
Hold on, you said strong in the sheets or strong in the streets?
I said strong in the streets.
But hold on, but what if he's weak in the sheets and strong in the streets?
Well, I don't do that. But, it's important. I think it's important for men. I just like good guys. I like good guys that would do the right thing, that treat their mother right, treat their sister.
Well, hey, let me ask you a question. What if you look like an antelope, though? Would you?
I'm probably not into an antelope, right?
Oh, you're like a little Kit Kat bar.
Oh my God.
We're going to shut the show down. We're going to shut this show down. Oh, man. Hey,
I mean,
so look.
I wouldn't have been into sleep either, though. I don't want to smooth circle, but I don't necessarily want what's the character from Best Man.
Oh man, yeah, you don't want that.
I love Morris Chestnut in real life, but
You
I can't imagine getting ran around on like that.
So you more of a Tay Diggs type of dude.
I mean, no.
That's who you like, a Tay Diggs type of cat.
No.
Oh man, girl, you something else. So
No,
listen, but my point to you,
like him at all.
My point to you is this. My point to you is the behaviors. That's what I'm talking about, though. So when I say the behaviors, I'm talking about when I'm saying behaviors, the strange behaviors, the ratchet. What I'm saying is the ratchet, the sex crave, sex filled behaviors of a lot of these women. Now, some of these women have that, and they're on the edge, right? I'm telling y'all this right now. They're on the edge. Okay, so when we talk about that, you have some that are more on the edge than others. But when I'm talking about in general, when I say Nia Long, Sierra, I'm talking about because it takes certain behaviors to pick some of these type of niggas. Because if you're a woman of valor or something, you ain't gonna just keep picking the same type of niggas. And that's what they was doing. Right? So now think about this. Nia Long was dating Mickey Jagger. That's all you need to know. She was dating Mickey Jagger. Hey, this motherfucker 97 years old. We ain't got to talk about nothing else. Ain't nobody finna take you serious after that. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We're talking about behaviors. Nia Long was dating 97-year-old Mick Jagger. What Negro gonna come after her and say, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and respect her to the foot. Everybody knew what that was. They knew what that was. So and the young G, they ain't respect that shit. So they took Nia Long from being this black female icon that was in these movies to, man, I see how you move. You out here running around with Mick Jagger. Like, come on, man. Like, so you can't even really tell no nigga no, because you was running around with Mick Jagger. That means you ain't got no morals. That's like running around with Harvey Weinstein. Pause. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you see any woman just running around with Harvey Weinstein dating, then you know what time it is. So that's why when I talk about behaviors, this is the type of stuff I'm talking about as well. So dudes is putting this in their brain. They're checking this off in their list. The history you have, right? So I have a true issue with these behaviors, and people have given them a pass. So me and you, we just talked about this with Klay Thompson. This man ain't even said a word. They out here killing his character in the public. Oh, he's a cheating ass nigga. He ain't shit. He ain't even said nothing. Y'all believe Megan Stallion, who's a liar. That's why I told you the other week. I said, you can't, if a person will lie like that, how can we take her word for anything?
Can I ask
if she lied?
Can I ask something? Because, like, I think it's really important for the audience to know something. Just so everybody knows, when Nia Long was dating Mick Jagger, that was back in 2004. So that was over 20 years ago. And just to be clear, he's still old, but he was 55 and she was 35. So,
but hold on, that was in her prime.
It's
in her prime.
All I'm saying to you is you're saying he was 97 years old. He was 55 and she was in her 30s. And, you know,
he looked 97 then.
It's not like, you know, she was some 12-year-old, you know, effing her way up to the top. That wasn't the situation. So
Can we keep it 100 though? So would you, hold on, can we keep it 100? Would you ever, let me ask you a question. Would you ever at any stage have dated a guy like Mick Jagger?
A guy like Mick Jagger? Or
no, I'm talking about that look like Mick Jagger, that's in his position, that look just like Mick Jagger. Or fuck it, would you have dated Mick Jagger? And the fact that you got to think about that scares me.
Ticket, you're talking. I'm not like you where
you should have said hell. You should have cut me off and said hell no.
I don't do that, Ticket. I have, you know, some manners that I was raised.
So would you do it?
You were too. No, I would not date Mick Jagger. I've never dated anybody more than 10 years my senior.
No, I'm saying, but I'm talking about. So here's my point to you. I don't even think that's love. I don't think she loved Mick Jagger. I think she loved the position he was in, the money he was in. So when we talking about behaviors,
dated very long. I think she was having fun. That's like
That's my hold on, but that's my point. These are behaviors I'm talking about.
and what I'm trying to say to you is that's like Angelina Jolie dating Billy Bob Thornton. Plenty of women in their 30s date, older, more powerful men. And quite frankly, Ticket, I don't know if you know this, but so many women are attracted to Mick Jagger. Even in his 90s, it's the lips, it's the way he looks. He was supposedly so sexy. I don't think so. I'm not personally attracted to him. I didn't find him attractive when he was younger. But if you look at him now and you look at him in 2004 when he was 55, some woman is going to think he's so hot. He's this rock star. He's got this aura around him. And that's what people and that's what a lot of women felt about him. So again, like I understand you're trying to make your point and drive
You
home.
a damn lie. Mick Jagger look like his Mick Jagger.
But it's about, do you know Jerry Jagger, who he was married to?
Mick Jagger don't look like he got no personal hygiene. He walks around here looking like he got fleas in his head. The dude, the dude look like he straight stink. I ain't no way you gonna tell me. I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you something.
I am not.
If I'm just a regular. I could be a regular street dude bum, and I could see her dating a nigga like I never want to touch Nia Long after that. I'm telling you what this do to dudes. When ladies put themselves out there and do dumb shit like that, they destroy. Hold on. Let me say this to you. They destroy their value.
So Nia Long's stock went down, in my opinion, way before Mick Jagger. But a lot of times, especially in our community, for Black men, they don't want to. You guys will never want us after we have taken to the white community, and that's just really what it is.
Well, here's the thing. Let's talk about that real quick. Let's talk about what you just said.
Yeah.
But I'm saying this though, right? When the fellas look at the ladies, they're looking at the behaviors, right? So let me give you a perfect example. When you're in college or you're going to school, the behaviors of the female dictates a lot of times how males treat her. Let me give you a perfect example. If you were a beautiful woman, but you wore skimpy clothes all the time, you got your titties and your ass hanging out all the time, and you can see all your goodies, dudes is going to treat you differently than they was going to treat the women who were more reserved, covered up, just formal. They're going to have more respect for you. They're going to come off differently to you. You see what I'm saying? These are facts that I'm spitting to you. So look how you're dressed right now. You're dressed more like a woman that a nigga would say, hey, you know what? I can wife her up. Like I can go and we can like sit down, have some babies somewhere and have a family. Versus Meg the Stallion. Versus Sierra, who out here popping that P in front of the whole world, and a nigga just fantasizing like, yeah, let me just go ahead and bust that down a couple times and let me get on out of here. Because they're not respecting how they move and how they carrying themselves. They only respecting the fact that they sexy and they feel a sex appeal that these guys have. So that's what I'm talking about. When I say behaviors, that's the shit I'm talking about right there. So a lot of women have to check their behaviors. These niggas ain't marrying Cardi B because they married Cardi B because she got an injection, big titties, and she famous. That's it. They're not marrying Cardi B because they love her because of what's in her mind. She don't have no mind. You know what I'm saying? Son? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, son. Yo, yeah, we get down. Niggas ain't with that. Niggas is marrying her because she got a fat ass, big titties, and she got a paycheck, nigga. And she's a come up, quick come up, period. And she can help my status a little bit. That's why she gonna end up having 7 kids by 4, 5 baby daddies. And she gonna end up being in situations where it never happily ever after. And all these other women root for that ratchet ass shit. And that's the problem. They rooting for the wrong woman out here. And that's the problem. That's what's hurting our younger woman. If you look on X every day, look at all these young women out here fighting. In the street fighting. I don't want no woman that's acting like that. Would you want your daughter, if you had a daughter out here in the street just fighting random chicks all the time, acting ratchet like you see some of these people on X? But they see this because this is the shit that they listen to, and they're followed by chicks like Cardi, chicks like Meg, and all these other chicks who rap about and put this persona out here and go out here with half these clothes on because that's what these chicks got on, talking about a WAP. That WAP couldn't keep Klay Thompson with you. And only you. You feel what I'm saying, or you disagree? Go ahead.
I mean, I agree. I think that women, talking like essentially Megan the Stallion is just not she's not going to get what she wants if she continues down this path. I think it's impossible. And I think most women that are in this industry, it's really hard for them to find someone that they, that they're aligned with in terms of morals and values. It seems like maybe Lotto has found that, but has she really? She's with a married man, right? Having a baby with a married man. So it's just kind of like, what kind of life are you what kind of life are you curating for yourself? Yes, you might have money. Yes, you might have men hitting you up and drooling all over you, right? Because you're shaking it and you're whopping it up or whatever you want to say, right? But the bottom line is that when you're out there and you're carrying yourself a certain way as a woman, you're going to attract that kind of man no matter what. And I don't think that Klay Thompson is a bad person. I think that he is not monogamous, and that's what he told her. And I don't know that they had ever established.
No, with her, right?
Well, yes, but I think that there's a part of him that's just is not monogamous, and they didn't establish. I think that it's quite possible that she thought that they were, but they didn't establish.
I'm saying, you think that's his mindset in general or just with her?
I think like where he is in his life, I don't know that he's ready for a commitment, but I think especially.
I disagree. But see, hold on, let me start right there. And to this nigga in the comments say I was sweating him. Bro, I was saying it. I thought they was going to get married. They probably would have gotten married if Megan Thee Stallion would have just shut up and just kept rolling with Klay. She the one said she broke up with him, not him with her. She said she broke up with him. She didn't say he didn't want to be with her. She said he didn't only want to be with her. And maybe he saw some things about her that he liked. Maybe he liked her freaky side, but it was some other things he didn't like that maybe he liked from a different woman, or maybe he just like some people have open relationships like that. We have to admit that some people have marriages, they have open marriages where you have married, but you got a free hall pass. These are facts. Now, some people may like that, some people may not. I thought they was gonna make it down the aisle because how hard Meg was out here going in the streets on this nigga, right? So that's why I thought, I said, oh damn, he gonna marry her. She gonna change her whole gimmick up. She out here cooking for the nigga. She golfing with it. She doing all kind of shit we ain't never seen her do before with nobody. So I'm like, yo, then she came out and said, oh, nah, he can't be. Well, you have to analyze yourself. Why are you 31 years old in that position? When you busted your ass for this one. You try hard. But again, we don't see what's going on behind the scenes. That's just public. A lot of people can come on and push it out here in the public. Now, see, what the interview is going to be is if somebody sit Klay Thompson down and ask him his side. And if he ever say that, now that's what's going to be the fireworks to find out what do you think happened from your perspective? And the fact that he didn't dog her out, the fact that he ain't been out here going to the blogs and shit like that, trying to tear her, because the nigga could have just did that the way she went out. He could have went out to the blogs too and tried to like just destroy her, said she was cheating, had some type of nigga, and a lot of people would have went with that. But she has been on a record of lying before. And I'm gonna tell you something, the worst thing you can do is lie on your box. I don't respect no shit like that. Like think about this, Dominique. If a dude lied on his D and said that let's say a dude lied on his D and said he had relations with you, and he didn't. And he got everybody thinking he did. Everybody thinking he bust down. You like that would be the lowest of you wouldn't respect no nigga for that. So the fact is she went out and lied on a dude.
Can I say something to that?
Go ahead.
Because you asked me. So I'm sorry, but that's not the same. And so
What's not the same? Explain it.
So essentially, if a woman lies about who she's sleeping with, it's just nobody's business. People know.
No, you said it's not the same. I'm saying, explain that.
Let me finish talking.
All right, okay. Go ahead, baby. My bad. Go. I just want you to explain what you said is not the same. Go ahead.
I am. Finish. So when a woman lies about who she's sleeping with, that's not the same as a man lying about who he is sleeping with. Because there are plenty of men that actually, they don't want it out there who they're sleeping with either. So, I mean, I don't have a problem with people just denying, hey, I wasn't with that person, especially if they don't want to. If they feel embarrassed about it, why do I have to tell you who I'm sleeping with? That's none of your business. So I don't have an issue with that. But Yeah, I mean, a man going, and putting a label on a woman that they did sleep together when they didn't is more of a problem to me than anybody saying that they didn't sleep with somebody, man or woman. Even when
I
women
disagree with you. I think that's bull. I think that what you're saying is
do
BS.
it, you can say that all you want, but when women do this too, women will say that they were in a whole ass relationship with a man, claiming him, and that wasn't the case at all. So don't lie on a man. Don't say, oh, he tried to talk to me too. Like, there are so many guys, and I know multiple people in the audience can probably relate to this when, maybe you tried to talk to a girl's friend first and, hey, she wasn't rolling with it or it didn't work out. Maybe you guys were texting and you decided, hey, I like her, I like your friend better. And you go with a friend and you might have a serious relationship. And then all of a sudden that friend comes out of nowhere. Oh yeah, he was trying to talk to me too. But did we go out on a date? Did we sleep together? None of that actually.
But you moving the goalpost though.
Moving the goalposts. What I'm trying to tell you is that these things are not the same. What I'm trying to tell you is that a man, anybody, so a man or a woman saying that they did sleep with somebody versus someone saying that they didn't, those are not the two, that's not even grounded in the same mentality, thought process.
You gotta hold on.
Anything.
You what you're doing is wrong. I'm gonna tell you why it's wrong. Women should be hold on, let me say this. Women should be held accountable the same way as men if they lying on their box. Let me say this to you. Let me say this to you. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Her credibility, hold on. Her credibility, hold on. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if a nigga is getting caught lying on his beefcake on a chick
about that, why?
I'm saying because hold on. I'm saying this is a credibility thing.
How could you be credible when you're out here saying who you're sleeping with?
She said, hold on.
That's a behavior ticket that's wrong and messed up. And that's crazy for you to even be on here saying that a man and a woman lying about who they're sleeping with. They shouldn't even be talking about that.
I said, no, I didn't say that. I'm saying to you, no. You see, you moving the goalpost again. You moving the goalpost again.
Discussion of, I'm sleeping with so-and-so. That just doesn't, that should
not. I didn't say that. You moving the goalpost again, Dom.
The goalpost when
Dominique, I'm gonna tell you, hold on, let me explain why I'm saying you moving the goalpost.
Not the same.
But I'm about to tell you why, hold on, I'm about to tell you why it's the same. If a man, hold on,
about the same shit, can we do something different? I don't want to hear about women and their fucking accountability anymore. I'm tired of it.
So women shouldn't be held accountable. No, they should be held accountable. And they're gonna be held accountable. If you lie on your pussy, you need to get cooked for that shit. Period. Ain't gonna be no excuses.
No, you
ain't gonna be no excuses. If you lie on your box, you getting cooked the same way a nigga get cooked when he lie on his D.
A person should not have to come in and admit like they're on trial who they're sleeping with. You're insane.
Man, you on lost. No. I ain't say that. I said she lied on a nigga on national television. That shows you her character. She don't have none.
That she didn't want to admit to sleeping with somebody that supposedly
because she's a liar. She don't have none. Please. The dude, hold on. The dude is fighting for. Hold on. The dude is fighting for his freedom in a situation. So all he's doing is saying, how can you respect this person when they can't even tell the truth about us having sex?
How can you respect
in 2025?
Understand how you can respect somebody who's lying about their hair on their head. Don't got no hair.
Hold on. I'm not saying
hair. The list goes.
I'm not. Hold on. You hold on. I'm talking about. Hold on. Let me say this to you. Let me say this to you.
Let's break it down.
You keep saying it. Hold on. I'm not saying. I'm saying this to you. This is what I'm saying to you.
No, that's the comment.
I'm using a coalition. Hold on. I'm using a coalition.
Legacy of Rain's comment because that's the comment that hits. No, because she didn't want to look like the 304 that she is. Exactly. People shouldn't have to come out there talking about and embarrassing themselves. If you were out there sleeping around, I'm going to get up here and admit it. What kind of person?
But she's embarrassing Klay.
Sense.
She out here embarrassing Klay.
You think I have a problem with her?
I'm saying she came out here embarrassing Klay.
Do you think I have a problem with her because she was upset that she was getting exposed for who she was sleeping with, even though it's nobody's business?
No, I'm not saying. Listen, you missing my point. You're missing the point of what I'm saying to you.
You're missing the whole point.
I'm saying to you, she shouldn't have no credit. Listen, this is all I'm saying to you. I'm saying to you respectfully that she shouldn't have no credibility with nobody talking about no relationships. And here's the reason why I'm saying that. Because she's already lied about her personal self with a dude because it was a situation that involved her friend. So think about this, Dominique. If you had a good friend and she slept with the same dude you slept with, and she lied. She couldn't even be real with you. How could you respect her? How could you respect anything she said going forward about anything with relationships?
If somebody is my personal friend and they're lying to me, then I can't respect them. Somebody telling me or not sharing with me who they're sleeping with, that's none of my business. Period. The end.
So the person in the comment section say we don't mess with you, a damn lie. Me and Dominique got the best goddamn show going. What the hell wrong with you, fool? You want two people come on here? You want to just come on here and agree on everything? Yeah, Dominique, you right, girl. Go ahead. I agree with you on everything you say. Everything you say, you right, girl. I'm gonna drink that bath water. I'm gonna do everything. Everything you say is right. No, we gonna agree on some stuff. We're not gonna agree on some stuff. And when stuff we don't agree on, guess what? I'm gonna say how I feel, and she's gonna say how she feel. That's why I love her as my co-host, because she says how she feel, and she's not afraid, and she won't back down. I love that about her. You guys think that's something that somebody's supposed to be afraid of. See, that's the problem with a lot of y'all. Y'all think you're supposed to not like when somebody stands up for what they believe in or stand up for this. I actually like that shit. I just don't agree with it. I think that Meg has zero credibility, and I think that any woman that would lie on her coochie should not have no respect on her name, period. I think she should get the same stripe and same slashes as a man should get that lie on his nuts, period. So to me, anything she say at this point, I don't trust none of that shit until I've heard Klay's side, because she the only one that's doing the talking. She could have lied on this nigga whole shit. She already went on national TV and lied about being with Tory. So how many more niggas she probably lied about being with? How many times she may have lied to Klay Thompson about shit and Klay may have found out? And we don't even know because Klay ain't said nothing.
Just like many men, because a lot of men lie on their, a lot of men do that. A lot of men,
that's true.
A lot of men say they never, ever touched a particular woman because they weren't probably in a relationship. So again, you would have to be discrediting all those men that lie and cheat to their women, lie and cheat to their, do you know how many people might lie to their friends about cheating? And it's just like, hey, lie to your woman. You don't got to lie to me. You know what I mean? But my whole thing is this, like you're trying to give Meg the Stallion so much accountability. And I've never heard you come in here and cook a man for lying about who they
lied. Hold on. But we haven't.
I'm talking about on the opposite end of it. So you sat there and you said, oh, wouldn't you hate a man for lying about sleeping with you? What about the men that lie about not sleeping with someone? I'm just saying, make it an apple to apple. Don't make it. You haven't. You are making it.
Hold on. I keep it 100 on my channel with that. I have criticized dudes. Hold on. I have criticized dudes for lying on women before. That's not true.
For lying about sleeping.
Right. It don't matter. Hold on. I'm talking about anything. Hold on. I'm talking about anything other aspect. If you lie, hold on. Well, I'm about to tell you right now. Hold on. I came on here.
Why did you deny this woman? Why did you deny her? I have a problem with you denying
who?
Her. Any man that's done that, and I can pull up.
No, I'm saying deny who? You said deny a woman. Deny who?
I'm saying when men deny sleeping with women, when they come out publicly and deny ever having been with a particular woman, I don't hear anybody having a problem with that. And that's the comparison that you need to make, because that.
No, I don't think. Hold on. I don't think that shit is cool. Listen.
What I'm telling you is that what Meg the Stallion did, men do that, and I don't.
Right. I don't think that's cool. Hold on. I'm not saying that I think that's cool. I'm saying, hold on. This is what I'm saying to you. I'm saying this. No. I'm saying
energy, not for something different.
No, I'm saying. Listen.
Do for No, because
you're taking what I'm saying completely out of bounds.
No, I'm not.
All I'm saying this is what I'm saying to you. Hold on, Dominique. I'm saying to you, Dominique.
Examples.
I'm saying it's a credibility issue to her saying that, and because she's talking about a relationship. So I'm saying anything she say in relationships, I'm already looking at her sideways, because she already came out and told a big fat lie dealing with a relationship with Tory Lanez. So now that she's saying this with Klay, all I'm saying is at least let me hear Klay's side first before I take her side, like a lot of women have done. I ain't saying you. I'm saying a lot of because you didn't take her side. You came in here and said she was wrong for coming out. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about there's a lot of women out here that's bashing on this nigga and ain't even heard his side. But you do. The one thing we have on record is that she has lied on her coochie. We have that as in a relationship. She have lied on that thing. So how can anybody with any kind of just ethics say, you know what, I'm gonna take her word without hearing a word from Klay. That's like going into court and just hearing one side and not even letting the defense talk. So my point is, and when I said behaviors, I'm talking about behaviors like that she have displayed.
I hear you.
Those type of behaviors.
Talked about
go ahead.
when men and women lie about sleeping around. And so you use the example of men lying about sleeping with somebody, like, oh, you know, somebody would lie about you particularly sleeping with somebody.
I said that's not cool. I said that's not cool. I'll call them out.
I know, versus a woman who's lying about not sleeping with somebody. And I would rather just keep those things the same, because there are plenty of men that deny women in the same fashion that Meg the Stallion was denying Tory Lanez. So if you think it's
no. Listen, I agree. Hold on. Me and you agree on that. Hold on. Me and you.
I don't like the opposite comparison of.
I know, but we agree. We agree on that. All I'm saying is this, because I understand where you're coming from. Because like sometimes, like if a dude, like they may deny having sex with a big block.
That's
like
what
it might be a 400-pound chick.
That's what I'm trying.
He might have been tearing her up, but he lied and say, man, I ain't do that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? He
like that guy Brett Ratner. He lied about masturbating in front of that girl Olivia Munn, that actress. You know,
right.
That she accused him of that, and he lied about it. You know, that never happened. I never did that. You know,
right? No. I'm with you. Hold on. No. See, that's the point you missing. Oh no, I agree with you 1,000% on that. I'm not saying I disagree. I'm saying to you, I 100% agree. All I'm saying is, hold on. All I'm saying is to this particular. No, all I'm saying is to this particular case. No. I'm saying to this particular case. I wasn't even really talking to you about this.
To that point though, about what people lie about in terms of like their private life, I don't think that they owe it to us to share.
She brought it public though. She brought the shit public. Meg always do this. Meg brought that shit public. She the one who went and did the interview on TV. She had to go do that interview. She
revealed that they were sleeping together.
I'm saying no. But I'm saying by her doing an interview,
wanted that revealed.
No, I'm saying it. No. But listen. By her clout chasing and doing interviews, she should have just kept that shit in the private and dealt with that shit in the court system. She wanted to do interviews. When this shit with Klay, she ran to TMZ. She's the one running out here to the public. I guarantee you before too long, she's going to be doing an interview with somebody, crying and telling everybody something to get everybody on her side about this shit with Klay. And that it would have been her bringing her shit to the public. But then watch this, Dominique.
What I'm saying is that people do not have to reveal private things like their medical records, who they're sleeping with. These to me are things that are kept behind closed doors. A man also does not have to say, oh yeah, I masturbated in front of this girl. That's a private moment behind closed doors. So he doesn't have to admit that. And that's just really what I think about that.
I agree. Hold on. I'm not saying I disagree. I'm saying that this woman's the one who putting this shit out in the public. If she just went down and sat her ass down somewhere, she should have just took the L. If she took her L, she should have just took that shit in private. She went to TMZ. Do you know she went to TMZ and gave TMZ a statement too?
She didn't go to TMZ saying
she went to TMZ. Hold on. She went to TMZ
of their relationship.
No, I'm saying she went to TMZ and gave them a statement on this shit.
About her and Klay.
Yeah, look it up. Go look online. She gave him a whole statement.
Yes, I have a problem with what she did. I have a big.
I know. I said that. Hold on. So that's my point to you.
Yeah.
Hold on. That's my point to you with her. This is all her fault. If she would have, think about this. If she would just kept it quiet and just, you know what I'm saying, just let it die away, this wouldn't even have been an issue. The fact that she went on Instagram and announced this shit. Then she went to TMZ. Then she did all the crying and shit at the little show in front of everybody trying to get sympathy. This man ain't even gave his side. Klay Thompson kept it G. He sat back in the cut and just was quiet the whole time. But meanwhile, he getting criticized. Look at all these girls that's out here taking up for Meg, criticizing that nigga, saying he ain't shit, he a bitch. I'm like, are y'all crazy? You gonna take the word of this girl? That's why I said the character part. Y'all gonna take the word of this girl who lied on her coochie, but Klay Thompson ain't said a word. We ain't even heard his side yet to even analyze what the two had to say. Klay could come out and do an interview and expose a whole bunch of shit about Meg if he want, but he's showing y'all what type of real man he was. He ain't said nothing. And remember, she was the one that introduced the relationship because she uploaded that picture when Klay was sitting in the background when they was in the pool. That was her who put that up there. So she introduced this to the world. She put herself out there in front of everybody, and now she dealing with the consequences. I think that Klay would have probably married her if she would have just. It was probably some things about her that Klay didn't probably like. So I think that he probably, was like, hey, look, I'll marry you, but you know what I'm saying? Some people's like that. Some people just want to have open relationship. I know you ain't down with that. And I'm just saying a lot of other people might not be down, but it's some people who live like that. You see what I'm saying? So he might have thought, hey, she a super freak. Like, she might be open to this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You never know what she was doing to this nigga behind the closed door. She's probably doing some crazy shit to Klay. Having Klay thinking, hey, man, she got to be down with this. You know what I mean? You never know if he wanted to introduce other women into the bedroom with him and stuff like that. We never know how it went down. Because Meg not going to tell you that. Right? She not going to tell you that. My thing is this. When I say the behaviors and stuff like that, I didn't want you to take me the wrong way, but I'm talking about how these people is doing this stuff. This is the same shit the Kardashians do. Behaviors. Anything go down, the motherfuckers running TMZ and spill everything. They saying Ray J is accusing them of setting up the whole sex tape thing just for publicity. These are behaviors, and you wonder why this woman can't keep a man. Then you got the mama running around telling the daughters how to get niggas fellatio and shit. These are behaviors that I'm talking about with these chicks. Ratchet ass chicks, and these are the ones that are being put in the forefront. The Kardashians are being broadcast out here like they some type of woman with moral standards and ethics. Like they some type of good, all these women. Then you hear Angel Reese out here talking about, oh, I'm too good because see, it's gonna take a real strong nigga to deal with a woman like me. Huh? What? What you talking about? So this is the type of stuff that I'm putting out here, and I'm saying from a man and looking at a woman, a man's mindset, depending on how you carry yourself, is how he feel about you. So if I see a woman and she coming outside popping pee all the time, look at Cardi on the Super Bowl field. I saw a clip online on the Super Bowl field twerking, shaking ass. Man, a dude gonna be like, hey man, I want to hit that jank. After he don't hit it a couple times, they get bored with that joint. Nigga, she ain't bringing nothing else to the table to keep this nigga. But this is why everybody, you know what? They clown niggas like T.I. They clown niggas like Ja Rule because of the women they got. But guess what? They got women that they actually love and care about. I go home and have a real conversation with her. It's beyond sex. It's beyond a sexual or financial thing. It's an emotional, a spiritual type of relationship. I'm saying that the behaviors that women like Nia Long, and we talked about her, and this is why I said to you, her behavior to be engaged to a nigga for that long, and then you got all that anger when a nigga step out on you. You ain't walked down the aisle, the nigga gave you, the nigga did his part. He proposed to you, gave you a ring, told you want to marry you. You sit up here playing games with this nigga. And then wonder why he went down there and he piping all these other nigga NBA head coach. You think he gonna keep coming home? E-May. Hey, when you gonna marry me? We're not gonna get married. So why would I even waste my time proposing to you? And you accept the proposal, we ain't gonna get married. Behaviors. This is what I'm telling you about. So all I'm saying is that if we have more women like Tamia, right? With these type of behaviors.
Ticket, I hear you again, but just so you know, like all of Klay Thompson's relationships, his history has been that he's cheated in those relationships. So, what about
who? Said the girl?
All of them. That's been how. Like, so there was a video. One of his relationships, I think he was with some black model. She was really pretty.
Coco.
No, she's a singer and an actress. But
let's go to her. Start with her. Start with Coco.
Well, no, let's not start with her because that's not where it started. Okay, so he was with
go ahead, beautiful.
Black model, and a video was posted of him cheating on her. Okay, so
hold on, who's she with now though?
Who's she with now? I don't even know the girl's name. She's a model. I just know she's a model. And he's been, so I think her name was like Harrier or something like that. Laura.
I want you to look her up. When you get time and tell me who she with.
Isa Gonzalez. He was with.
Okay, when you get time, look her up.
What I'm trying to tell you is he has a pattern of cheating, and so here you go again.
I'm saying to you.
You're deflecting
I agree with
a woman.
I'm not. I'm asking you to look it up. Hold on. I'm asking you to look up because I'm asking you to look up.
What do you think about the pattern that people are saying that he has? And
I want to hold on. Time out. I want to look because hold on. I'm asking you to look it up because I want the names of the girls so I can actually do my research on each of the girls. Cause I saw a list of like 4 girls he had dated.
So this girl, her name is Laura Harrier. Then the next one after her was Isa Gonzalez. She's a famous actress. Okay. Then the next one after her was Coco Jones. But I just want to talk about how he cheated on Isa. So
why you don't want to talk about Coco though? I know Coco. Why you don't want to talk about Coco?
Because there are others before her. I'm walking.
Right, I was saying, but why you avoiding Coco though?
Avoiding anything. I'm going to get to it. If you can shut your mouth for 2 seconds, I will get to
2.
The point
I
is,
got you.
these other 2 women, he was cheating on them before Coco. So he was cheating on Isa Gonzalez. There were literally photos, of him cheating that got exposed with her while he was with her. Then we fast forward to Coco Jones, and apparently, like, they were quiet. They stayed out of the spotlight. So, and she wound up leaving him for Donovan Mitchell because apparently he was cheating on her. Okay. I don't know how true it is. I'm just saying that these are the reports, but there were videos and photos posted of the 2 other relationships where he was exposed for cheating in those relationships.
No,
So
I disagree with that. I don't think that's true.
only history that I have. So there was video of him cheating.
I don't think that's true.
And there are photos of him cheating.
I don't think that's true.
You don't have to think it's true.
Hold on. Here's why I'm saying I don't think that's true because I'm looking up the girl you said right now. The first girl you said her name was Isa Gonzalez, right?
Oh, that wasn't the first girl. So the first
Abigail,
great supermodel. I think it was Abigail. That's the first girl. And
so Abigail. Hold on.
He cheated on her.
Hold on. So Abigail Ratchford, that's her name in 2017, right?
No, her name is actually
Abigail Ratchford. Abigail Ratchford.
No,
she's a model, right?
Hannah Stocking in 2015. So you got to go a couple.
Okay. All right. So hold on. Now let's start right there, right?
But he wasn't in a serious relationship with this person. He was in a serious relationship with Hannah Stocking in 2000.
Okay, so hold on. Let's go to Hannah Stockton then. And Hannah Stockton was
accused him of cheating on her on social media, and I can.
That's cool. Hold on. That's cool. I agree with you. Hold on. No problem. I agree with you on that. Okay, that's no problem. Let me ask you this one question. Who is she dating right now?
I don't know, Ticket. I don't care. I'm talking about Klay Thompson and his account.
No, I'm asking you for a reason. I'm asking you for one reason.
I don't know, Ticket. I didn't look up that. I'm looking up. We're talking about the pattern of his cheating. So what's the point that you want to make? Because you still haven't answered my question. You're avoiding.
Because the point I'm trying to make is
about his accountability, about his reputation.
I'm trying to answer your question. You asked me what's my point. I'm about to tell you my point.
Pattern.
I'm about to tell you my point.
Get to it.
I'm about to tell you. Let me tell you my point. First point I'm gonna make to you is this. This girl's 34 years old, right? Right now. That's 1. She's not married. That's 2. Another warning sign. So is it Klay or is it her? Is it Klay cheating on her or is she the damn problem? That nigga ain't. Hold on. Let me answer. No, let me answer your question because I'm about to cook your ass. I'm about to stir fry filet mignon your ass. Hold on now. So she's 34 years old and she's still running around here jumping up on athletes because she's dating some nigga from the Los Angeles Rams right now.
Just want to know why you can't answer.
Super freak.
Why can't you answer the question? Forget
jumping from athlete to athlete.
You think about Klay Thompson's cheating.
Why does she keep jumping from athlete to athlete?
Why can't you answer my question?
Because I'm telling you the reason. Hold on. The reason why Klay probably dumped her ass is because she's a super freak.
You can't have a conversation, Ticket, when you're not willing to answer my questions too.
She was hold on. So she was linked. Hold on. Let me say this.
Cheating on every woman that
I'm about to tell you this right now. She was already dating the basketball trainer. Hold on, let me say this to you.
I'm asking about Klay Thompson. I'm not asking about Meg. We talked about Meg the whole
I'm saying to you, hold on. I'm saying to you. Okay, this is my point to you. This is my point to you about her. This is my point to you about her and cheating.
Balance.
I'm saying to you, you're saying, hold on, listen. You're saying, you're asking me, I'm about to tell you right now. You're saying she cheated on Klay. Hold on, let me finish. You're saying that she said Klay cheated on her. Right? I am contesting that.
I'm not saying
because I'm saying, hold on. Here's why.
what
Listen,
do you think about
I'm contesting. Hold on. Hold on. I'm contesting that because I'm saying this.
anything?
All the girls you hold on. Listen.
No,
ma'am. Listen.
ticket. We're 5 minutes. We're more than 5 minutes. You still haven't answered. What do you think?
You keep cutting me off. While I can't answer.
But what do you think about his cheating? That's what I'm asking.
I don't think she's credible. I think she's a hoe. Period.
I'm not talking about Meg the Stallion.
I'm talking about Abigail. I mean, I think she's a straight hoe. I mean, Hannah Stocking. Excuse me. I think Hannah Stocking is a hoe.
9 women that he's supposed.
I think Hannah Stocking is a hoe.
So all of them are hoes.
I think hold on. So here's the common denominator right here. Here's the common denominator. Jumping from athlete to athlete to athlete.
No accountability for Klay Thompson jumping around.
Jumping from athlete to athlete to athlete. She a hoe.
For Klay. Got it.
Why she keep dating athletes?
Heard you.
If that nigga was cheating on her, why she keep dating athletes?
He can jump around to multiple models.
I didn't say no. That's an allegation.
That's what I'm at. It's not an allegation. He dated 9 women. So
to the person who asked me why am I lowering her value, I'm not touching her value. You can ask her. I haven't touched her value.
I want to know, Ticket, what do you think about Klay Thompson's dating history? He's dating these women, so he's dating these 304s. What do you think that says about him?
What says about him? No, he dated her before she dated them other dudes.
What do you think about Klay Thompson dating Meg the Stallion, a supposed 304? What do you think about his dating history and his cheating pattern? You're just saying he has no pattern of cheating, and you're saying that it's fine.
I didn't say he didn't have a pattern of cheating. I said
from woman to woman, him jumping around from woman to woman, not valuing his body and treating it like a temple doesn't matter, right?
What do you mean valuing his body? She thought Megan Stallion thought his body was good enough to go sit on it.
I'm asking you about Klay. I'm not asking you about Meg. We talked about Meg. I gave you my opinion.
I didn't ask you that. You just said.
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you, and you.
I just answered your question, but you don't like my answer.
You didn't answer it.
I didn't answer. You said, "What do I think about his history?" I think. Hold on. I think. If the girl, hold on. I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you.
So all the 9 women are lying.
I think that Klay. Hold on. I think that Klay. Let me say this to you again. I think that Klay Thompson have proven to date women who never end up getting married. The only one that's about to get married is Coco. And who she getting ready to get married to? Another NBA nigga.
Cooked your own self. Thank you.
They nasty. These chicks is nasty, period.
Cooking yourself. Thank you.
These chicks is nasty, period. Why they all gotta date NBA niggas?
Because I came in here and held Meg the Stallion accountable for her behaviors. I held her accountable for her actions, and you can't do that. You're not.
Why do they? Hold on. I don't have. Come on. First of all you hold on. Let me say this to you. You're going off of you. Hold on. Let me say this to you. Hold on. Let's have some respect. Hold on. Let's have some respect right here. Hold on. Let's have a little bit of respect right here. Hold on. You're going off something that hasn't been proven either way. No. You're going off an allegation.
Ticket. It's been proven that Meg's a 304.
Where was it proved? No. I didn't say that. I said you're going off. I'm talking about Klay.
Oh, no,
I'm talking about Klay. Hold on. No, I'm saying you're going. Hold on. You're going off of an internet allegation that Klay cheated on her.
I didn't say he cheated.
I'm saying through her.
I'm not saying that Klay cheated. I don't know because I wasn't
right. So that's my point to you. My point to you is how are you having confidence?
So what's his accountability for dating 304s? Tell me.
I said she became one after she dated him.
So Meg the Stallion became a 304 after.
No, I'm talking about Hannah Stockton, the girl we talking about.
No, that's the girl you were talking about. You went to Hannah Stockton. You said you was done with Meg. No, I didn't talk about.
Okay, so let's go back to Meg then.
Changing it and moving the goalpost because
so who we on? Tell me who we on.
Fine. It's not about one person. He was in 9.
So let me tell you something. All right, so let me break this down for you. Hannah Stockton, the first one. Liar. I don't trust. Hold on. Liar. I don't trust her. She's still dating a pro athlete right now.
Now the question is, what's Klay's accountability for dating 304s? You're saying all these women were hoes. Then what?
I didn't say that. I didn't say all. I said that a lot of them were freaks. I said a lot of them were. Hold on.
A lot of them were. So what's his?
A lot of them were freaks. After. Hold on.
What is his accountability for dating freaks? I'm waiting.
Hannah Stockton, not Storm.
What is Klay? Stop saying Hannah. Stop saying the women. What is Klay's accountability for dating 304s? I want to know.
I said they became freaks after he.
When What is the accountability for Klay dating 304?
They became hoes after they dated him, except for Meg.
Was it 304?
Who?
Meg the Stallion. What's his
I
accountability?
said, except for Meg, the other ones.
What is the accountability for dating her?
For dating Meg the Stallion?
Yeah, he has zero.
I've already gave hold on.
Accountability.
I already gave him. Hold on now.
I want to know.
Already gave him. Let me answer my question. Let me answer your question.
Yeah.
I've already gave him his accountability. If you didn't hear me 1,000 times,
what is
listen. I said, okay, I can't even answer.
All you know how to do is blame women, and
I can't answer the question. I'm trying to answer your question. I said, if you want to listen to what I said, I'll tell you what I said about his accountability.
Go ahead.
I said his accountability is he should have seen what her character was before. Hold on. Listen. And I said this. Hold on. Let me say this to you. I said this specifically. I said that Klay should have seen what her accountability, her credibility was before he dated her, being that she lied on her coochie. Let me finish. I'm about to say that. I'm trying to explain it to you, but you won't listen.
I don't hear it
because you won't shut the hell up and listen to me. I'm trying to tell you. Klay's accountability is his dumb ass dated a woman who's on the record for lying on herself. So listen, let me say this. If I see a woman, hold on, let me finish my statement.
Talking about
let me finish my statement though. If I see a woman, let me finish my statement. Just let me finish my statement. Let me finish my statement. I'll let you go. Just let me finish my statement. Klay's accountability is this. If you got with a woman whose credibility was already shaky, that's your fault. I thought that she had Klay all wrapped up. That's why I thought, I said, yo, he gonna marry that girl. I said he gonna marry her because she's cooking for him, cleaning for him, but he didn't even take into accountability her credibility. That's his fault. That's his accountability. When you don't take what you see, let me give you an example. If you see signs from a person, but you ignore those signs and you continue to go forward and do something, that's your fault. That's your fault. So that's Klay Thompson's accountability, is that nigga seen the signs with this woman and he still went and dated her. He heard what everybody was saying. And he still went and dated her. Hold on. Let me go ahead and get that.
I can't understand the name. Lil 24. So it sounds like Lil 24. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Great content as always, but y'all be talking over each other too much. Please let each other finish.
You do the same thing at home, Lily. You and your man, y'all do the same thing at home. See, we doing the same thing that y'all couples do at home. Y'all be acting like y'all be having civilized conversations at home. Yeah, okay, baby, you go ahead and speak. You got 30 seconds. Now you got 2 minutes, baby. I ain't gonna say nothing. Man, get out of here. We giving y'all the real over here. And this is exactly how you gonna get it every single time. Real. You getting a real conversation. And so, like I was saying to you, it's Klay's responsibility because he knew the rules of engagement before he dated her. That's why I really thought that he was gonna marry the girl. Cause I'm like, damn, this ain't got her cooking the meals, going golfing. This Klay is out here. I ain't never seen Klay public like that. I'm like, yo, this shit going all the way. Then when they told they was gonna move in the house with each other, they buying each other these expensive gifts, about to move into the house with each other, and they were showing so much quality time with each other, the growth. So this is what I'm saying to you. His accountability is you knew what you got yourself into. So this is your fault. All this shit that Meg is doing is your fault. Why? Because she has a history of doing this. She got a history of going public. She got a history of being in public, drawn out situations in her relationships. She just had a situation with Tory Lanez that was viral. Everybody saw this. The whole world saw this. And you still went and dated him. Period. So at the end of the day, you overlooked all that. You let all these things that she was doing for you now put you in the mindset that, hey, she was going to be changed. Because I thought she really was too. And I really think that that's why she really was hurt, is because she was really put herself out here. But that's Klay's fault. He should never put himself in that situation. Because once he's seen, and I've always said this to you, like once I see you can lie on yourself like that, I can't trust you no more. Like my trust is gone. So this is when I go back to the other woman as well, right? The other woman as well, and I'm going to say this to you. The other woman as well, we're going to tell the truth about that. The other woman in his personal life. All I was trying to say to you is that if you look at all these other women, they all was dating athletes and rappers and athletes after Klay. Go look at their dating history from Hannah all the way over to Coco. Coco's about to marry another NBA nigga right now. She was already dating one NBA nigga. So you ask yourself, why do these chicks hop from one NBA dude to another NBA dude to another pro athlete? This is the pattern that you see. So them niggas put themselves in the box because they be dating all the same woman. These niggas are idiots. How you? It's so many women in this world, and these niggas be being with the same chicks. Everybody being with the Kardashians.
That still doesn't answer my question. I understand.
Hold on. That's it. Hold on. His accountability is he got to deal with all the shit that's going on now. This is all on him.
No,
because he put himself in that situation.
I want to know, what is your judgment for Klay Thompson for dating 304s? That is my question.
I said that all of them became that. I said that most of them.
I listened to everything you have to say.
Most of them became 304s after he dated them. Only one that was documented one was, I'm telling you the truth, because I looked up I got the dating history right here before him. It was sketchy. So the girl that you said, Hannah, sketchy dating history before Klay Thompson. Abigail, sketchy dating history before him. Same thing with Eliza.
That's not true.
Laura, I'm about to tell you right now.
He was out there dating plenty of she was.
Who you talking about?
Isa Gonzalez. She was out.
Hold on, before Klay Thompson?
Before Klay Thompson, yes.
Okay, so hold on. Let's put it up right now. So okay. Eliza, hold on. I got it right now. I got it right here.
Isa.
Okay. Isa Gonzalez. So her dating history, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Her dating history is right here. Let me put this up. Hold on.
Yeah.
I got it right here. I got it right here. So here we go, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So her dating history is this. Her dating history goes to 2000 and, like I said, 2013, she dated somebody briefly.
Sorry, she was dating
Liam Hemsworth. Hold on. I'm reading it to you right now, word by word. I'm reading it to you word by word. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Liam Hemsworth was her first documented relationship in 2013. Mm-hmm. She was linked to him briefly after the first split from Miley Cyrus. His split from Miley Cyrus, when they were pictured together in Los Angeles. Yeah, her second relationship was in 2018. Hold on. Her second relationship. Hold on. Let me finish. Mm-hmm. Her second relationship was in 2018 with Josh Duhamel. She dated him for a few months after meeting at a post Super Bowl party. Then after that was Klay Thompson in 2019. So she had two dudes.
That's not even true.
I'm showing you. I got it right here in front of me.
What you're seeing, she dated Timothy Chalamet before Klay Thompson.
That was after Klay Thompson in 2020. No, stop lying. I put on the screen.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Come on. I put on the screen. Hold on. We're gonna shut this video down right now if I'm lying. I'll put on the screen for you.
Go ahead.
All right, talk about y'all. Hey. Now see, this. Hold on. This is what happens when you try to go against the ticket. Hold on. This is what happens when you try to go against the ticket and you get smoked. Now I'm about to hold on. Now, I love my co-host, but she finna get stir fried right now for lying. You are lying. Hold on, I'm about to show it to you right now. You are lying your ass off. I'm about to show it to you right now. I have proof.
Stallion, you're calling her.
I'm gonna put it to you. Hold on. I'm gonna put it here right now. I'm gonna show you proof that you're lying.
Ability for dating.
Okay, here we go right now, y'all. Here we go right now. Now she said I'm lying, right? Here we go right now. Put on the screen. She says I'm lying.
Yeah.
So I'm put on the screen for y'all. Hold on.
Tell me.
Put on the screen right now. It's gonna be on the screen in 5 seconds. 5,
from
4,
media
3, 2, 1. Read the screen, lady. Read the screen. I got the dates right there. Stop playing with me.
Ticket, does that mean that they...
That's the date. Hold on. That's the actual order she was dating dude. In 2013, Liam... Hold on. In 2013, Liam... Hold on. Read your chart. In 2013, she was dating Liam Hemsworth. Hold on. Liam Hemsworth. In 2018, she dated Josh Duhamel. In 2019, she dated Klay Thompson. In 2020, she dated Timothy, the Timothy dude after him. Stop capping, girl.
Have that. I don't.
You ain't here with a real one. You ain't here with a real one, girl. What's wrong with you?
I don't know where you got that. She was jumping.
Hold on.
3 guys in the same year.
Hold on. Come on. She dated Klay Thompson in 2019 and dated the dude you're talking about in 2020.
So if you dated 3 guys in the same year, then what does that make you?
How's that the same year? She dated Klay Thompson in 2019 and the other dude in 2020.
You would date a woman who dated 3 men in the same year?
She didn't date 3 men in the same year. She dated one dude in 2013, the other in 2018.
That's not true.
Let me finish. I'm showing you right on the screen.
Let me pull up my screen. Let me pull
Go
up.
ahead, pull up your screen.
Yeah,
pull up your screen.
What do I have?
Pull up your screen in. Go ahead. Pull up your screen. Yeah, pull up your screen. See if your screen look like my screen.
I'm going to show you right now.
Your screen can be with my screen, and we could be screens. How about that? Like I said, I show evidence. So you can't come over here playing no games with me. Hold on. Before you pull up your screen, get this super chat. Hold on. Did I put it on the screen? I don't want to miss it. Oh, shit. Did I put... Hold on.
I tried to put it up. I don't think I can put it up there.
Hold on. Hold on.
I see it, though.
Hold on.
Shout out to Lil24 again for another $20 super chat. I'm a man, the name 52, but Kobe 24. The content could be a lot cleaner if y'all didn't talk over each other. Just constructive criticism. That's all.
Oh,
It's
no,
all
we good.
It's all love, 100. And then, yeah.
Yeah, that was it. Go ahead. So pull up your screen, because my screen was cooking. I already told you. So once again, that was she didn't date 3 dudes in the same year. You're lying. She dated one dude in 2013. I've got it right here. I have it right here.
Lying.
2013.
I'm not saying that somebody's lying. That's really
okay. So she dated Liam Hemsworth in 2013.
different than what you have. That's all.
Josh in 2018. Klay in 2019. And Timothy in 2020.
Because I'm not lying about anything.
So she got into a whole mode after Klay, really.
I'm not lying about anything.
I'm just showing you. I pulled it up. I pulled mine up.
What I see is that Isaac Gonzalez dated Josh Duhamel, Timothy Chalamet.
What year? I'm saying, hold on. Put the years up, though.
Same here. I'm trying.
No. Put the years up. I don't want to hear no excuses. I put years up.
Ticket, I'll put it up. Stop telling me
I'm
lying. I'm not a liar.
Come on, baby.
Your mouth to me. I do not lie. I don't need.
Come on, baby. Hold. I just showed you my evidence.
I know, and I can show you my evidence, but don't.
So you can't say you can't say I was on here just saying something. I showed you. I actually showed you.
But I don't call you a liar. I might say you're wrong, but I don't call you a liar.
Hold on. But I didn't lie.
Yeah, but I'm not lying. I'm trying to pull up my screen. Relax.
I'm just waiting on you. I'm giving you that Jeopardy time, girl.
No, I'm in a different browser from the screen that I have. So hold on a sec.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to push this live too long, girl.
Well, let's go. You
I'm gonna get helmet.
The audience.
I got you. Man. I got you, man.
Prior to Klay in 2018 to 2019, she was linked to Josh Duhamel, followed by reports of Liam Hemsworth. So her first boyfriend was Josh Duhamel. Her second was Liam Hemsworth, and then Timothy Chalamet. Then Klay Thompson comes.
You lying your ass off, girl. Hey, this girl cool. Hey, yo. Hey, Dominique. I love you. Hey.
Right on AI. Right on Google.
Talk to me nice. Hey, talk to me nice, girl.
I'll pull it up.
What's wrong with you? Talk to me nice, girl. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Don't talk to me mean. Talk to me nice.
I have it.
And the 2 is a number 2. Talk to me nice. Believe that. This is competition over here, girl. What's wrong with you?
Talk to me nice.
We ain't taking no L's around here.
Go watch.
I don't know what you think. We ain't taking no. And I won tonight too. And you took this L.
You didn't
and
win.
You took this L.
Win anything.
I dropped a 30-point triple-double on you tonight.
You couldn't even answer one question. Meg the Stallion.
I don't go out like yo, because I don't put up no empty steps.
Guys, ticket loss. Meg the Stallion.
The
Stallion is a 304. You're not giving accountability to Klay for dating her.
Take this L with you though. You're gonna take this loss tonight. You're gonna take this one with you.
Take that loss. I'm not.
Matter of fact, you gonna carry. I'm gonna get you a sign.
Guys,
I'm gonna get you a sign.
Let me tell everybody in the audience what we learned tonight, guys. We learned that Ticket thinks that women are supposed to get out in the public and just be out here talking about who they should be sleeping with. And that
I didn't say that. I never said that. I said that she should. Hold on. I said that she should never have did no interviews and went public, and that when she did it, she lied. Her ass should be on the grill. Because she's a liar. She's the idiot that went out there doing the interviews. She should never did that.
Klay's not an idiot for being with the 304.
No. Hold on. The one thing Klay's doing that's right is he's being quiet on all these situations. That's the one thing we have to give Klay. Klay has been quiet on all these different situations. It's been the woman that's been talking, not Klay. So, but the thing about that Klay that's been wrong, obviously he's been dealing with the wrong situations. He put himself in bad situations. That's obvious because, listen, even if you fall out with somebody, it should not go to the public like that.
I agree.
So what she has been doing, Meg the Stallion, I told you this is behaviors from these chicks. From her, from Cardi B, them chicks will never be married. They will never last. I promise you this. And after I saw this is why she was crying the way she was crying. Klay was her last chance. And I thought she was gonna get that nigga. I swear to God, I thought she was gonna get Klay. That was her last chance. That was her last chance, and she blew it. I thought she was gonna get, but Klay is a real splash brother. He's an immortal. He's the immortal Klay Thompson. So Klay must have seen something. And here's the funny part: we ain't even heard Klay's side. This is the crazy part. Everybody dogging Klay. We ain't even heard his side. This girl could be lying on everything. We ain't even heard Klay's side. So imagine if Klay actually said, "You know what? I'm tired of getting slandered in the media." Not by you, because I ain't saying you, but I'm talking about in the media, because you didn't do it. You went on Meg. We have to give you a credit. You did go on Meg. But I'm saying if Klay goes to the media, now you know how they're going to do Klay if he comes out and has a whole different story and dogs her out, right? But would it be justified the way she came out talking shit about him? Yes. He got a right to stand up for himself. So what if he come? What if?
I don't think that she's justified for saying the things that she said, for taking to social media, and I don't think that it would be a good look for him to do any of this. So
no, I'm saying, but I'm saying he's getting dogged out. Hold on, listen. This is what I'm saying to you. It's unfair the way he getting dogged out because he hadn't even said his side. Think about this. If one person put out a narrative on you and you ain't even defend yourself, like, and you just keep getting dogged. Do you see how they dogging this thing in the blogs? They treating him like he ain't shit, and the Buzzman ain't said one word to defend himself. So that, to me, I don't have a problem if he say something now, because she don't went out and put her whole narrative out here. She fumbled. She was supposed to get past the finish line. She fumbled. Yeah, I thought it was a done deal. When I seen it was about the house, I said it's over with. Because she even said that. She said, "Yeah, we bought a house. We bought a house together, and this nigga still don't want to. He got cold feet." Man, I'm telling you. You don't think somebody put something in his ear? What do you really think happened? Tell me that before we leave. What do you really think happened that broke it up?
What I really believe is just that I don't think he really liked her the way that she thought. I think that, like you said, there were things that he saw, and I think the internet stuff is probably the main thing. I don't think he was quiet. He's been quiet this whole time, and she's putting the relationship out there, and I don't think that that's what he really wants. I don't think he wants, they were saying that he cheated with Lexi Brown, and if you just look at the other women that he's dated prior, we don't see him with women that are like Meg the Stallion. We see him with women that have a little bit more natural beauty, natural bodies, and I just think that I think, to your point, he saw some behaviors that he didn't like. And I also think that when he mistreated her, supposedly, that was him showing her, "Hey, I don't really want this. I don't really want to be with you." I think he's avoidant. I think Klay Thompson is an avoidant personality. And when somebody who's avoidant doesn't want to be with somebody, they don't tell you. They don't break up with you. They just show you. They mistreat you. They cheat on you. Those are actions of somebody that doesn't want to be with you.
But you saying, hold on, I had to push back on you saying mistreat. This nigga treated her the best any man has treated her publicly ever.
All I'm going off of, Ticket, is her statement. She's claiming that he mistreated her. So if he mistreated her, and I'm using the quotations, right? If he mistreated her, then that's him showing her, "Hey, I don't really want to be with you." And if somebody was showing you that, and this is my message to Meg the Stallion, if somebody was showing you in all these different kind of ways, they're stressed out, they're taking their stress on you because they're not doing well in the basketball season, they're quote unquote treating you poorly as a result of those things, having crazy mood swings. Was it really that? Was it really that he was mistreating her or showing her exactly who he is to her? Which is, "Hey, I'm not really going to be the significant other to you that you want. We're not going to have a significant relationship." I think he found her annoying very quickly and showed her just how annoying she was, but he didn't know how to break up. And a lot of men don't break up. They just cheat on you, or they just kind of, you just kind of fade out. But a lot of people are like that, where they don't know how to say, "Hey, this is not for me. I do not want to be in this relationship." They just can't communicate that. A lot of people, and that's why people cheat, because they don't want to deal with it. They rather get caught. A lot of men, they prefer to get caught cheating. Hey, at least
she said, okay, well, she said, okay, I guess I understand where you're coming from, but I think it's her fault, man. I blame her. I blame her for her failure.
I mean,
I'll be honest with you.
I know you
Like
blame
she
her.
to me, she could have easily got no. I'm saying this situation, I 100% blame her. She could have easily got this home, but I think it was just shit that she did that he saw. That you know
And
what
I
I'm
think
saying? Like I'm
there's
telling you,
leadership out there. I think the same thing, the same behavior that we're seeing in the breakup is the same behavior that caused them to break up. This is who Meg Thee Stallion is, immature. She's an immature young girl. She's not the grown woman that she claims to be, okay, because of this behavior. And she was doing things like this in the relationship for clout, putting them, putting their relationship out there, constantly posting them. I don't know that Klay Thompson liked it.
I thought she turned. I agree with my boy Town Business. I thought she turned though. I thought she turned around. I thought she. That's why. That's why I thought Clay was going to marry. I thought she had like. Because I told you, it'd be sometimes some freaky Jones, they get to a certain age. Once they get to like 29, 30, 31, and they see all that crazy shit they did ain't working, they try to switch it around and turn it up. And like, this is why I told you with Sierra. That's why I was like, yo, this nigga really going to marry this girl.
I
Like,
just don't think that Sierra is the same kind of woman that Meg Thee Stallion ever was. And I think we see that clear difference. Sometimes when people change ticket or they start dating somebody else that's more aligned with their morals and values, you see all these changes in them. It comes natural to them. To me,
so,
Sierra,
okay, I agree. I can agree with I think Meg might have been more diabolical.
I'm
I
just
can
saying,
agree with
I
that.
think Sierra looks naturally like a wife and a mother, and Meg Thee Stallion.
No, I mean, she was acting like one.
I'm not going to keep arguing with you about this.
If you ask Pluto, if you ask Future, she was acting like a super bad freak.
I see a lot of clear differences. I think that Future left Sierra because she was just a little too square for him. He really,
Man, I think that Future was doing what he wanted with Sierra. I think Future had Sierra climbing the walls.
I mean, I disagree. I don't think she was climbing enough walls, and that's why he left her.
Man, did you guys she was dancing on top of them cars?
She wasn't dancing on enough cars. That's why he left her.
Man, shit, I totally disagree.
She wasn't.
I think Pluto rotation was so large that she just fit out. She couldn't fit in no more. That's what I think.
Who knows what happened? I'm not going to speculate on that. But what I'm going to say, Megan Thee Stallion is, I just don't think that she was.
I agree with Town said though. She do got a black cloud that follow her around everywhere.
She wasn't the kind of woman that she was pretending to be. So she was eating healthy. She slimmed down.
Yeah, so you think she was faking a lot of that shit she was doing?
I don't know that she was faking. I just don't think that she's ready to become the woman that she was trying to be with Klay. And it's clear.
Do you think that Cardi B's ready to change who she is, or she gonna always be in her same mode?
I don't know. I don't have an opinion too much on Cardi B.
I don't think she ever gonna change. I think some of them hoes just in their mode. That's just what I think. You know what I'm saying? I think you get to a certain age where you tired of getting dogged out, and you know what I'm saying, you switch it up. I disagree with you on Sierra. I think Sierra was a super freak when she was young. Like I think Sierra was out there, like for real.
I don't think having 3 total relationships makes
no. It was more than that. It was just those were the most high profile ones.
What I heard is that Sierra was having secret trysts too. When she was with 50 Cent, what I heard is that he was cheating on her rampantly, and she stepped out on him with Trey Songz, and he left her very aggressively and told her that he would erase her if she spoke poorly about him in the public. And
Trigger putting up Will Chamberlain numbers out here. You know what I'm saying? But still, I like I said, I told you listen. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
I mean, hopefully one day you're gonna make a video about Trey.
I don't think it's gonna be no more. I don't think it's gonna be no more situations. Too many more like Grant Hill and Tamia. Like I respect those type of relationships. You know what I mean? You don't never see them in the media. You'll never see them in the news. Like it's always something that's positive come out with them. Those are the type of relationships I like to see. Like when it pans out like that. You know what I'm saying? I like to see that. Grant Hill and Tamia's happily ever after. They've been married for 25 years, something like that. I like stuff like that. I like good stories like that. You know what I mean? That's how I want to see. I don't want to see all these ratchet assholes getting praised and promoted in our community no more, because it ain't gonna do nothing for the younger woman that's looking up, that's saying, okay, this is how I'm supposed to be. they're gonna think that this is how they supposed to be, and then when it's too late and they can't like put that shit in reverse no more, their life have already went out in front of her, right? So tomorrow we probably come in here and talk about the situation with Nicki Minaj, and they alleging that she kicked the dude Kenneth Petty out the house. Now they saying he allegedly living in a shack. So
I mean, I hope so.
we got to let's see. Here you go. So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. Cause I still got my situation with her. See, like I said, like think about this. We're gonna get that tomorrow. That's a whole nother conversation for them because I don't want to get started tonight. We got a great one tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And hey, and let me say this because my boy Town said something that I think should be included in what we just said tonight. When you co-parenting like that, man, sometimes them niggas still be having a pass to the coochie. I'm telling you this. When you got a kid with somebody, sometimes them niggas still be having a pass to the coochie. So I don't think Town's too far off of what he's saying where, you know, because you still co-parenting in a way. How you feel on that? Go ahead. You don't think that that's a possibility?
No.
You all the way for the. So you don't hold on. So you don't think that none of these chicks that's co-parenting, right? I want you to think about this. You don't think that none of these niggas is still like tapping them things when they doing, you know, visitation and things like that?
No.
Hey, you're funny. Hey, yo, go ahead and take this L with you. Go ahead, lick up your wounds. Go ahead and get your training. Go ahead and get your
Hold on.
You got to get some. You got to go get some ice tonight.
Just say for the record, of course, I think that there are plenty of times that, you know, parents will sleep together after a nice little, you know, outing with their kids to the park if they're separated or, you know, whatever the case may be. But I don't think that there's any, you know, chance. And what do you say, the blue hell that Sierra and Future are still sleeping together? No, I don't.
Man, I don't know, man. Pluto, he got a rotation, man.
Pluto,
hey, listen.
As much of a he's starting to get that like his dreads are starting to do something different. I mean, I don't know.
Yo, you crazy, man. Hey,
falling way
you just
off.
make sure you go get your ankles iced up.
He fell off after Lori Harvey. Okay, big time.
I know you're back. Lori Harvey, no. What? That's another story. No, the Lori Harvey fell off. Have you seen her?
I don't think she fell off. She glue up.
Man, Lori Harvey been used and abused, girl. What's wrong with you?
How did she get Damson Idris?
Lori Harvey, and where she at right now? She ain't with him now. He left for a white girl.
No, he didn't.
Look it up.
She just came out.
Look it up.
Lori Harvey just came out yesterday, I believe, saying that she was going to sue all of us for lying about her breaking up with Damson Idris. So go right on ahead and believe that if you will.
Well, Lori Harvey can say whatever she want to say. Like I said, get it from your mama.
Look, I don't.
We already know about her mama.
I don't like Lori Harvey or the mother.
We know about that one. Oh, okay. Well, then we on the same page then. Yeah, Lori Harvey, she definitely is what she washed up from what she was 9 years ago. Yeah, she washed up. How old is Lori Harvey now?
Ticket, show everybody my video on Klay and
How old is Lori Harvey now?
I don't know. Maybe what is she, 29, 30? I have no idea.
Yeah, she ain't the same as she was when she was 21.
For me, Lori Harvey's hairline is too pushed back. Her and the mother, they have a like way pushed back hairline and they keep hiding it. And I'm like,
she look like she get ready to just she like she hit a wall just recently, you know? It's just too much. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seemed like. You know, well, I'm just being honest with you, man. I ain't. Again, to the lady who said I always blame the woman, that's a lie. I don't, Tara Moses. That's a whole lie. I don't always blame the woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't. But I tell you one thing: women have the bigger option of who they opening their legs to and not. These are all facts. Women have the bigger choice to whether who they want to have sex with or not.
That's
who bullshit. They want to open their legs to.
Bullshit. Everybody in life has a choice.
No, I'm saying the woman. No, I'm saying the woman. No, I'm saying the woman has more control
Yes, but you have a choice of who you're going to go after.
No, I'm saying I could. Okay, let me give you an example of what I'm saying. Let me give you an example of what I'm saying.
Men don't have to go after a woman and
I'm trying. Hold on. I'm trying to give you an example of what I'm saying.
I know
I could try to have sex. I could try to have sex with a
what you're
girl.
saying, but
If she don't open them legs, nothing gonna happen.
take accountability for trying to have sex with a woman. Take
I
accountability.
said, but no, you're not listening to what I'm saying.
Yes,
I'm
but
saying
if you do not have sex, it takes two people to have sex.
if you don't open your legs, I ain't getting none.
If you don't give it to me, I'm not getting any. What are you talking
Man,
about?
you are getting some. It's gonna be 1,000 niggas out here lining up. What are you talking about?
What I'm trying to say is just like I have a choice to have sex, so do you. Stop.
Man, y'all crazy. That is a damn lie. No, okay, time out.
Just blame
And
women.
that's why, and that, hold on. And I'm telling you right now, I totally disagree with you on this. Let me say this to you right now. The woman, and we'll talk about this tomorrow. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this tomorrow. Hold on, we're gonna talk about this tomorrow. This is a great conversation for tomorrow. But I'm gonna say this to you. The woman because I'm gonna tell you something. A man can pull out his beefcake. If a woman don't open her legs, she gonna have more men that line up ready to hit her.
When
if
a
one
man
nigga ain't
pulls
ready.
out his beef case, what is that? What is that? When a man pulls it out, what is that? That is a choice.
Oh, hold on, but no, I'm saying, but he only can use it if a woman allows him.
You do not have to pull it out for any woman.
But I said he only can use it if a woman allows him
to. You still have a choice ticket, and that's
y'all.
Men are out there taking it, and you know that.
I ain't talking about somebody taking. I'm talking about in a respectful manner.
In a respectful manner, the only way that two people have sex is one person gives it and the other one receives, and those two things have to happen for sex.
You got to want to receive it,
and you have to want to give it.
You ain't gonna have a problem getting it.
Ticket. That's not the point.
Have you ever had a problem getting? Well, I ain't gonna ask you. I ain't gonna ask you.
People. It takes.
I'm not gonna ask you. I'm not gonna ask you. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna ask you that. But you've never had a problem. Hold on, time out. You've never had more men, and there's a study about this. More men have had a problem getting coochie than women have had getting dick. Stop lying.
The point is that you still have to make a choice to have sex, Ticket.
I'm saying, hold on. I'm saying that you studies have shown.
Stop saying that men don't have a choice because they do. It takes two.
Man, it's a woman on the side of the curb right now that can get a man.
You still have to give it, Ticket. So whether I can get it easily or more easier than you, it still takes two people to have sex. A man has to decide that he's going to cheat on his wife, or a man has to decide to take his penis out and enter into a woman. You have to. These are all decisions.
I'm gonna tell you the truth right now. It'd be more men lined up ready to get with you than there'd be women ready to get with a dude.
I would hope that there's no men lined up for you.
I said, you're not listening to what I'm saying. I know. I'm saying to you, I'm saying it would be more men lined up to be with a woman than it would be women to be with a man.
That's not necessarily true, Ticket. You have 200,000 subscribers.
No, you're not hearing what I'm saying to you. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
You see
watch how fast your subscribers shoot up, and you're going to get the highway to success. Watch what I tell you. Because a lot of these dudes on here, they, like I said before, man, I ain't even want to say it. You know, they out here looking like
Chihuahuas. We're saying
Chihuahua in the face.
Things though. So you're talking about accessibility, which I have more access than you do, but we both have the same.
Man, listen.
The choice.
You got the thing that every dude wants, period.
And again, I have more access to sex than you. That might very well be true, but we still make the same choice.
Hold on, that might be false. To me and you, that might to me, but no, I ain't gonna answer that. So yeah, so great show. Great show.
For access, yes. Somebody.
Oh my God!
Lining up to sleep with me, and you have one woman lining up to sleep with you. That could be well true, but you still have to make that choice to have sex with that one woman, just like I would have to make that choice for the 20 men. That's all.
Y'all, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put, as soon as this video is over, y'all come back to the comment section. I'm gonna put a link to her video at the top of the comments, and you guys go check out the video that she put up on her channel and subscribe to her channel. So just come back in 2 minutes after this stream ends, which we're going to end it right now. Come back to the regular comment section, and you'll see the link, the link I have pinned at the top, and y'all go check out her video and go subscribe to her channel. She put out her own video content, so make sure y'all do that. Talk to me nice. is the name of her channel, but I'm gonna put it in the comment section so you guys will get it right and you guys won't miss it. So make sure y'all do that. So salute to everybody that's tapped in. Great show tonight. You got cooked, man. Hey, you need to go ahead wherever KD's at. You need to go ahead and get some therapy because your ass is, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing, you
You need
know,
to go in the refrigerator with
I'm hearing KD's hurt. I'm hearing he hurt. That's what I heard. You might need to go where he at and get some therapy before you come back in here tomorrow from this, you know what I'm saying? This punishment you don't took.
How did you hear about KD? You don't talk about basketball anymore.
Nah, but because it comes up on my timeline because it's all over my ex.
I'm just playing with you. You'll be back. You'll be back on it soon.
No, I won't be back. You think I'm joking? If that boy ain't signed, I'm not coming back. I told you, I'm dead. I was dead. Listen, I'm dead serious when I say certain things. I don't play these games. I don't like the way shit is going over there, man. I don't like Adam Silver. I don't like all the stuff he got going on. And I don't like how they did Old Boy. Old Boy was the last line. They already did Mark Jackson Terry, like I told you.
Ticket before we go.
Say what?
Something? Can I play something for you guys before we go?
Girl, stop playing with me. Go ahead.
All right, just listen. It's Michael Rappaport. Did you hear him?
No, go ahead.
This video from the bed because I'm hiding from my wife because of you, Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson, you're f***ing up everything for everybody else. You cheating on Megan the Stallion. You got my wife and probably everybody else's wife and girlfriend thinking, well, if Klay Thompson is going to cheat on Megan the Stallion, what the f*** are you going to do to me? You got me f***ed up, Klay Thompson. You got me hiding from my wife. My wife was like, yo. I said, I don't know Klay Thompson. I love the man, love him as a player. Love Megan the Stallion. I ain't got nothing to do with that. She's like, you gave me big ideas. I'm not going to just do some shit on Instagram. And then she took out some scissors. The f*** are you doing, Klay? I'm doing this video from the bed.
Sorry, I had to play that. Michael Rappaport.
This fool done lost his damn mind. Man, they putting too much, like I said, they putting too much value on Meg. I thought Meg had maxed out. I thought Meg was going to get Klay past the finish line. She couldn't even do that.
She couldn't close it. I mean, how do you not?
Couldn't close the deal. I thought she was going to close it. I said, man.
She couldn't close it. She was out there getting Bentleys, houses, and still
what?
And it's because of her behavior.
Man, you ain't never lied.
What we saw online from Meg, that was just probably the tip of the iceberg. Who knows how she behaved? Who knows how she behaved in front of his family? We don't know. I'm curious.
We ain't heard his side. That's why you say, I really do want to hear from him now since they out here slandering his name. I want to hear from him. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Come back in the comment section in 2 minutes. Y'all will see her video linked at the top. Make sure y'all check it out and go subscribe to her channel. I'm going to put it in there right now. So, hey, I'm going to holler at you tomorrow, all right?
All right, take it.
Believe that. All right.
Hey guys, Ticket really hopes you enjoyed the content. There will be a link in the description box and pinned at the top of the chat room where you can go to the Ticket TV merch shop and purchase the exclusive merchandise for men and women. Thanks for your support, and he appreciates all sales.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.